Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be chit-chatting a little bit more about curriculum because I don't know what I was thinking in my last little curriculum update haul video. I completely left some stuff out and I realized that I hadn't planned for you'll see. I hadn't planned for this to add this into this school year. I don't know why it just didn't occur to me. This is why I start my planning early on, because it just, sometimes you just forget about things or you hear about things and you're like, oh, I want to add that in or whatever, right? So yeah, let me show you guys what I forgot to show you before. So I don't know what I was thinking. I was not thinking about history or geography, but that is actually what we're going to be adding in. I heard about this great curriculum and I was like, wait, this is totally up our alley because my oldest has such a love for learning about the United States and the different states that he has friends in and stuff. And so I got the Not Grass, our 50 states curriculum. I'm so excited about this. It also came with our 50 states atlas workbook, as well as an answer key and literature guide, and our 50 states lesson review book. So I'm really excited for the workbook. So I'm really excited for the workbook. I love that it comes with a little workbook to kind of it's got sections on each state and it talks about the state bird, the state flower, all that stuff. And then I am going to take it into a deeper dive and pick things in the state that correlate with some of our interests and do a deeper dive. I also got this fun 50 Maps of the World activity book. We're big on activity books. It's just I don't know what it is. We just love the stickers, the activities. We're very into that over here. So I found this one on Amazon, which I thought was perfect. I also have that 50 states book. I wish I had it in front of me. Maybe I can add a picture here. That we will be using alongside of it as well. There goes the whole box of cheddar bunnies. And along with that, I got this maps book. This one's really popular. Just the illustrations. Beautiful. Here's a map of Asia. Lots of beautiful stuff in here celebrating all the different cultures and countries around the world. And I'm also adding in this National Parks of the USA book, and they also make an activity book too, so I had to get that because my son just loves this stuff. So I'm really excited because we don't really do a whole lot of traveling, but we do have pen pals all over the US and friends that we've made all over. And we've got family all over. So a lot of times when we're looking at our 50 states book, we're talking about who lives here and what this state has. And so it's really fun for kids to be able to relate what they've learned back to maybe people they know that live there. Something else I would like to share about is, I know I've shared about the Driven by Grace Bible study we've been doing. So we should be finishing that up. There's a different series. I think there's 3 volumes. So we will be doing the second volume. I forget what it's called. The one we're doing right now is Foundations of the Bible. It's the first. We will also be adding that in, but I do not have it yet. It's something I need to purchase. We're working our way through the first volume still, and I'm really loving that as a guide for our Bible time. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. I've talked about that in previous videos. I think that there's a video where I said things that we're adding into our homeschool, because we just started doing that in January. I want to say it's like a 20-week Bible study. So it's been really great, and we want to continue on with them. And another thing that we've decided to add, I have decided to add in, so we've been doing handwriting without tears, and it's been great. It's been fine. I feel like it could be a little bit more enjoyable. And so actually one of my friends shared about this handwriting from A to Z by Master Books. And it is, when comparing it with the handwriting without tears, this is so much thicker. This is really going to be a whole year long curriculum for handwriting alone. And we love animals. We love nature. So this is just looking at it, it is way more engaging than the handwriting without tears. I wouldn't knock the handwriting without tears. I think it's fine. It's good. It's just, in comparison to this, I feel like it's a little bit dry for us. So that's why we're going to be adding this in, because I just feel like we're finishing up what we have. We're going to finish the handwriting without tears. Honestly, my son does not complain about it or anything like that, but I just feel like there could be a little more to it, and it would be a little more enjoyable. And I feel like this has just got like a little extra to it. And it's also got some reading practice in here. So I don't know. I just love everything that I'm seeing about this. So I wanted to give it a go. It seems, just on how big it is alone, it seems like it's going to really be more of a handwriting guide and curriculum, which I feel like would be really wonderful for us to have that little bit. I just feel like going into our first grade year, this handwriting from A to Z by Master Books is going to be a little bit more helpful with solidifying the handwriting skills that we've got and that we're continuing to learn. So that is pretty much it. I said that last time and I ended up adding in more stuff, so we'll see where I'm at once August hits. But that's just kind of an updated curriculum, what we're adding in, curriculum haul, I guess. We recently finished our dinosaurs and paleontology stuff, and I was so awful about sharing over here. I shared everything over on my Instagram, so if you guys want to check that out, Gold Country Motherhood, I've got quite a few reels about that. Next, we're going to be diving into some insects and bugs and doing some life cycle stuff. We're going to do a butterfly habitat again this year. So I'm really excited. I had so much fun with the dinosaurs and the paleontology, and we really, really loved it. But I feel like now that like spring has sprung, I am like so ready to do the insect stuff and all the goodies. And we've been spending so much time outside, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys. I was hoping to start this week, but life throws you some curveballs. Last week we took an impromptu spring break, which actually ended up being something that I really needed. So even though it wasn't planned, we needed it, and we feel revived, so it's all good. But yeah, I guess that's it for this time. Hopefully I will see you guys soon with another video, get a little more consistent, and hopefully I can share an outline kind of the insect and bug stuff that we're about to do for the spring. I hope everyone has a great day.